I mean, Paul Sewald. Here's the exact quote, Figgy. The fans were not the biggest fans of mine when I was here. So to do it in front of them, especially when they booed me coming in, it was a little extra motivation, a little bit extra excitement. The Mets gave up on me. And so it's pretty nice to get a little revenge. Listen, you bozo, the Mets didn't give up on you. Your ERA in 4 seasons with the Mets was disgraceful, 5.50. He gave up 90 earned runs in 147 and a third innings pitch. He was 1-14 with the Mets, including 0-6 in 2017, 0-7 in 2018. This guy sucked here. I mean, every time he had to come in the game, if it wasn't mop-up duty, it was going to be mop-up duty because the Mets would be losing in about 5 minutes. So to say the Mets gave up on you, your performance was bad and you got booed. For you to make yourself into this villain, it seems like him and Jesse Winker, who we'll talk about in a little bit, love being the villains. Maybe they're not getting enough attention in their own city in Seattle, that people don't love them enough, that they feel the need to be hated by the Mets for, his time here. You're going to get booed here when you pitch bad, Figgy. You know it well, Figgy. I mean, you were booed here. Not as bad as Paul Sewald, I guess, but you have a side to this and something relatable to this story as well, where you might have punched back at the Mets. But I thought this was so wrong and such a clown move by Sewald, pretending like the Mets gave up on him when he really just gave up when he got out on the mound for sucking so bad. So I don't want to hear this from Sewald. This is a joke. And how about Paul Sewald becoming like villain number 1 of 2022? Maybe that's a good thing because we're never going to see him again because his team's not making the playoffs in Seattle. So enjoy, waving to the fans. I'll be waving to you on the golf course in October. How about that?
Well, what was his ERA when he went to Seattle that first year?
It was sub-4. He had a good ERA last year. So he's done well out in Seattle where there's absolutely zero pressure, apparently.
Well, I mean, remember, Edwin Diaz came from there and there was no pressure and he knocked out 57 saves. And you got Sewald going there. You got Chris Flexen even coming back from Japan and pitching to now he's a multi-millionaire starting pitcher. And
now he looks slim as hell. Looks like he's on a keto diet. 3.06 last year for Sewald.
That's exactly it. So guys, get out of New York. And if you could survive not just the fan base, but the expectation level of New York, everything else is a walk in the park. I mean, I've played in a lot of different places and there's nothing like the expectation level when you're in New York. I could see where Sewald is going with it. And I could see, when you're doing well, it's easy to do. If he had done poorly, damn right he wouldn't have picked his ear up to do that. So to the victor go the spoils. And I got to give him a little bit of kudos for that because he knows he's not coming back here either.